welcome back to another episode of Real Roundtable. My name is Erick Marmolejo, and I am joined, as always, by my lovely co-hosts, Vais, and Ethan Stafford. Yo, sir.
Hello there.
Hello.
General Kenobi.
Yo, how y'all feeling? How's everybody chilling?
Doing pretty good.
I'm doing good.
It's been a good week.
Yeah.
A lot of film in the air.
A lot of film.
Lots of filming. Today is Mario. We got the drama this week. We're being fed good today.
No, we're
locked in Daredevil.
Lots of trailers coming out.
Yeah.
Invincible tomorrow.
Yeah.
Got the Supergirl trailer.
Yeah.
And the Backrooms movie.
We got
Lots to talk about.
There's so many exciting things in media. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, but let's get speaking of which, let's get the movie excitement train going here, with our favorite starting person that we do every week on the podcast, our favorite movies of the week. So anything new that we saw that we preferred, anything like that?
Well, since last episode, actually, the most recent movie I really liked was Garden State.
Yeah.
And we talked about it.
We talked extensively.
Yeah, I did get some time to mention Bill.
Yeah. Go listen to our last episode if you haven't already.
Yeah.
Really good
films, Zach Braff will be saying, I did watch Hail Mary again, but we did.
Right.
Yeah.
All my thoughts are on the last episodes. You guys might have to go watch that.
Yeah. You're in a taxi. You have to go watch that first.
No, Garden State's like a top 15 movie of all time. I love that film.
No, genuinely.
Yeah.
But no joke, all of our thoughts are in that episode, so please go listen to it. Like, if you're just watching this one first and foremost, what are you doing, bro? We have 2 other banger episodes out.
Yes.
Please go listen to them. They're peak.
This whole episode's just a plug for us.
It's just a plug. Guys, we're so great. You made it.
So,
we're pretty great.
Yeah.
Please go check it out.
great. It was like Seth Rogen's beard in the last 5 years.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's crazy. Yo. I know you have a different one, though.
Yeah, I watched, it was on Prime. I hadn't watched a Brian De Palma film before. I've never seen Mission Impossible, and you know that.
That's cool.
Starface?
So I watched Carrie, the original Carrie film, and that it was great. It was I've heard so many good things about it, and I'm a big horror fan. I was like, how have I not watched that one yet? So it was excellent. It was really well done. It was unique, and there was a lot of twists and turns. It was really good. And for that, I highly recommend.
Okay. Yeah, I might give it a watch, honestly.
Yeah, I might take that recommendation because I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot.
It's great.
I'll see very few exposures to Carrie, but
It's in my top 10 horror movies of all time, which I will be talking about later, you guys. They don't know, but you'll find out.
Hey,
they don't know.
I had less but that's another time.
We'll do it.
Yeah, we could do that for another time.
Yeah.
What do you have on sword?
What's your first movie you watching?
Yeah.
What is the movie?
No. He's like, I wasn't going to share my idea.
Have some fun.
No. Yeah. I'm only like the actual like good person. No hate though. I could do the obvious one and be all like, guys, Forbidden Fruit to speak. Please go see.
I do.
Please go support our Funnel Riverdale and Summer I Turn Pretty.
And then the show you
look good. Anybody like for once love Simon, bro?
That was a good movie.
That was good.
Yeah.
Love
Love
Simon. Alexander
Hey,
Shea.
let's watch Snub Victor.
Love Victor.
That show was fun.
I need to watch the show. I will lace it. It's also been years since I've seen Love Simon, so yeah. But I could say that. But I do want to give like another one a shout out because I don't think it's going to get shouted out anywhere. But I think it absolutely should. There was a new Steve Zahn movie. That was also the film acting debut of his daughter Audrey. The two of them actually were like father-daughter also in the movie. It's called
Daughter.
No, for real. Like a real genuine. And she was great. It's called She Dances.
Nice.
It's very like a dancing competition type of thing that his daughter is doing, but they're estranged because it's divorced and he hasn't been there often. So there's some strain before, but it's not like there's not tension because her friend joins her. So there's some good banter in there. I especially think like in the beginning, especially when it's like the two of them, possibly the most genuine dialogue I've ever heard in a movie. which I always appreciate because sometimes, like, especially even I will say for like Forbidden Fruit, sometimes the dialogue can be very forced in the end. Of like, bro, am I watching CW right now?
Yeah, the end just changes.
Yeah. So I will understand that. But then going from that to She Dances, I was like, I really like how genuine this dialogue is. Like, I feel like I'm genuinely just watching, like...
You got a father and daughter working together. You're obviously going to have some good...
And that's quick. Like, you could argue that obviously there's only so much they're doing in acting because they're actually father-daughter. But
yeah,
even the other people in it, it's Ethan Hawke's also in it for a little bit.
Okay.
He's great, as always. Yeah, it was just really good. I didn't really know what to expect for it. It was this director's directing debut also, which is very hit or miss for me sometimes, but this guy did great. So if you're taking a break from the Hail Marys or the Forbidden or even the upcoming Marios, when it's playing, or the dramas, when it's playing, like, go check it out, seriously. It's obviously not my, like, favorite of the new releases, but, like, it feels a lot better than some other ones. A whole lot of other ones, for sure.
Yeah.
So,
We all could
I really did like
them
it.
for a while.
We could use it. Support those ones, for real. There's some great shit.
Check it out.
That's probably the only stuff you're going to enjoy hearing from us today, because now we're about to piss some people off. Oh, because today's
Using my reputation.
I feel like these reputations die. They die on this podcast because now we have
PTA.
PTA? PTA.
PTA?
We're gonna get you into some PTA moods, but
I'm locked in.
coming in.
Well, I'm PTAing it.
PTA.
PT whoa.
PT woke.
One battle. Good eye.
Yeah. So this episode we have our hot takes, and I decided to do something very interesting with this. Usually, we end our episodes with a game. We'll have, if I'm the one hosting, I'll make these two compete, or if somebody else won and is hosting, then I compete with one of them. And that's a separate thing. But I thought for this one, I thought I'd make them work a little bit during the main episode. So, because I already won the right to host this episode's game, so I decided to make the hot takes portion the game. So I am going to give an example hot take so they know what to do, but the idea is going to be Dean will show a hot take, Ethan will show a hot take, and they'll each do three going back and forth. And at the end, whoever I felt had the juiciest takes will win and then host the next episode's game. So we're going to do a little bit of merging. That way we can have full time omitted to doing these hot takes, because from what I've heard, you guys found some juicy ones.
Yeah, we got some things cooking.
So I'll do an example one to understand the formats. I'll say my piece. And then if you want to, either you definitely don't agree and you can rebuttal your opinions as to why that's not the case, or maybe you do agree. And
I'm sorry, I meant to just feel like this year, like, we did not tell each other about hot takes.
Yeah,
we don't know. This is not scripted.
We're going to be
just
surprised.
We've not heard each other's responses, so.
We are going to be like 2 50 shots. This is right. Look at that. We respect theater and ballet and opera and all that shit. We have such people who endorse those opera and ballet and
we still love you, Timothy.
But we also still have Timothy. We're not taking sides here.
If you tab now to watch this short video.
So hot take, this podcast is kind of... Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Only new way
Just take it as on plot.
But just logged our reviews on that. Shit.
Oh shit, Timothy's hacking.
So yeah, here's an example one. I'm only gonna do one that way these two have all the time to do their free. But here's mine.
Okay.
So
I'm ready.
I made my own list on Letterboxd that I just finished not too long ago. And for one of these lists, for specific criteria, two of the films that end up being on there was the first Rocky and the third Rocky specifically, for specific reasons that I don't have time to get into right now. And my thoughts were, the first Rocky is the best. Very solid film arc over there. A good mix.
That was a good movie.
Hmm?
Here's where the hot take is.
Okay.
Because I feel like people say all the time, I was like, oh, Rocky 3 is the complete peak. I was like, oh, that fucking song. I was like, they kicked in. This is where the franchise is. And I'm going to say right now, It's average. It's an average fucking movie. It's not the franchise peak that everyone's fucking saying it is. So I was like, I cannot. But the fight scene, bro, it's just like no.
The fight scene is.
It's fine, but it's like people are saying like, oh, this is incredible. This is the absolute peak of the franchise. And I'm just gonna be like, no. I feel like a lot of the first one had this real grit to it, and it got swapped instead for being all the like, oh, we're in the 80s now. We have to be flashy and aesthetic, and we have to make all our wins easy as fuck for some reason. And like, don't get me wrong. Like, of course, I get why the song is beloved. That was the best part easily. I mean, as much as I wasn't sure about like the character of Couple, and I was like, Mr. T is a fun enough actor. I was like, okay, that's fine. There's some wild stuff with like the fighting, but this is the point in the Rocky franchise where I feel like it feels like a boxing commercial to me. And the kind of.
Do you like the Creed movies?
I feel like the Creed movies do improve themselves. The first Creed is great, but yeah, I just feel like in this one, and it was happening a little bit in the second, but it got more leeway because it took place right after the first one. Yeah, I just feel like especially in like the training montages, he just got lazy. I feel like the battles or like the fights are like really quick this time around. He loses pretty easily. Then he does his training with Apollo, which I do like that banter between them. And then now all of a sudden he wins. I don't feel like he's growing in the same way he did in the first one, which obviously he already has a lot of growth, but I feel like that leaves him with like no space to grow. And then I will always be pissed off as hell for them killing off Mickey because there was absolutely no fucking reason to do that at all. And it was cheap. Also felt like it was easier for me to tell that the fights were fake this time around as compared to the first two, which like was, even though it was still in the arena, it just had more of that like street fighting feel to it. Cause there's just I can understand why most fans love this era. It feels like very fun and all that, but I just feel like actually taking my loss in the first Rocky, or even that whole retro thing with Rocky, I feel like those fights hit harder emotionally. This one is just like, it's good, fun, turning around off like popcorn stuff, like action. It's a good thing within the franchise of just riding the wave, but I would not go ahead and say that it's the best one. I'm just gonna put that right there. But well, y'all agreeing or disagreeing?
Yeah,
I'd have to rewatch it. Like, it's been a minute. Like, I feel like I'd have more of a reaction, but like, because I haven't seen it in a good like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah,
I am. So might be on the same boat. I haven't seen Rocky in a while, so like,
I remember liking it. I do remember liking the first Rocky more.
Yeah, totally.
But I was on the more like the dislike.
I've seen the first one and then the Creed movies.
No, okay.
So I gotta see like the other Rocky movies.
Yeah, I would say I was also doing that list by like year order. So when I was watching the first Rocky, it was within a bunch of 70s movies that I was overall not liking that much. And then when we got to Rocky 3, it was in the competition of a bunch of like peak 80s movies like Breakfast Club, Back to the Future. So when I was trying to compare it to that, then it kind of got swallowed up.
Yeah, like, I can see
how those movies the competition was like. Her Top Gun was on my list. I was like, you can't. Like, you just can't compare.
Those movies are really iconic.
Right.
Rocky's just like, it was just there at the time.
Like, I consider Rocky's iconic too, but I was like, quality wise, I don't think it's holding a candle to that. Yeah. We won't do this every time, but for the sake of my example one, you can rate me of like yay or nay or hot take. How juicy was that?
I'd say we gotta have like a scale, I feel like.
Yeah.
We could do like, I'd say just like dry and then like mild and then hot.
Yeah.
So I put that in a mild category.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I get what you're saying can be like a pretty hot take, but I feel like
the consensus, I feel
like maybe just
maybe I haven't updated what the consensus is.
Yeah.
I might be behind by a few years. Can I go next? All right, so yeah, let's start with the official ones. They're gonna have 3. Ethan will do 1, Dean will do 1, and then they'll go back and forth until they both get 3.
Oh,
so yeah, let's do Ethan first because I know this guy only primarily for hot takes. This episode is for him, so let's see what you got first, man, because I've been waiting for this.
I'm a big Marvel fan, so I had to throw one Marvel one in here.
Fine, all
so
right.
we're gonna start with this first.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I don't know like where this is going either.
So not Marvel, but MCU. If we're just talking MCU films, Eternals is a top 10 MCU movie. Eternals is in top 10. Dude!
Chloe Zhao redeemed
Chloe Zhao is...
Yeah, we like Chloe Zhao. No, like,
I love
Chloe Zhao.
How many years ago?
No.
November
Just
2021, I walked out of that IMAX theater more positive than I did No Way Home.
What? No.
Okay.
November 2021. Halfway through my screening, still thinking myself I wasted money.
Yeah. No, okay. We have to do what I did, like, in the format. So you have to like, elaborate your hot take,
Yeah.
because otherwise, especially for that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So to elaborate, it's good. No, okay. No, I think like the MCU is in like a rot for a little while. Like a lot of people say there was like a time period. Even Marvel.
that was the one that
No, it's like the
Sick, bro. Even Deadpool Wolverine like commented on that, and like the model itself was commented on that. But I feel like there were still some peaks, and then like Loki per se was like Loki's great.
I'll
But,
agree
like,
with that.
Eternals, it broke away from the mold of the
multiverse.
you get introduced to a hero. The hero fights the villain in the second act. Hero loses, and then third act, the hero beats the villain. The villain is never seen again. Where Eternals, well, obviously the second one was canceled because of the movie. Where Kingo has shown up in Marvel's What If. That's not the point. The Eternals, the movie, broke away from that stereotypical Marvel mode. Even though like Cairo was like the deviant, who was like stealing all the Eternals' powers. It's like, even though some of the storylines like that one weren't played out as well on screen, the whole like conflict with like Icarus and the whole team as a whole, and then like Spike wanting to be human, and like the whole thing with the Celestials, Arishem, like the Eternals being sent there just to recreate the world. Like that was so different than anything. I mean, they totally just casted everyone from Game of Thrones. I'm sorry. But no, I'm serious. Like, it just broke away from the mold. And I was like, and props to that. And like, Chloe Zhao is a great director, and I love her use of landscapes. A lot of the Marvel movies we complain about, like the CGI and the special effects.
I will give it that.
But visually, that one is so good. And the composer also worked on Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of Game of Thrones, but just visually, I was like, the sound design, the way it looked. My one thing I will say is it is a long runtime. And I do wish, because the Eternals don't look like that in the comics. They each have their own costume design, where they could have kept the colors or each individual, but I wish each Eternal had a different like costume piece. Because they do all kind of look the same, just different like colors of the rainbow. But in the comics, they all looked like different apparel. So that'd be my one thing I'd ask for Eternals to do, just to like give it some more variety. But the movie itself I thought was great. And I just I liked how different it was.
We so sucks by respect.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought I'd take.
Yeah,
It means I did well.
you did well. That's rare. Holy hell.
So
Yeah, we did talk about it a little bit in the first episode about Chloe Zhao and Hamnet being like, yeah, even visually, she does well. She knows how to do visuals.
Yeah.
So even there, I was like, with that being said, my rebuttal is obviously Won't Kellen scoring, but I have to give one right now because what the was it? Dude, the hottest take I've ever heard. Dude, it's like freaking nowhere near. It's blurry. There's exposition dumping. There's a whole mass, like there's like 10 of them like crammed in at once within like 7,000 years of backstory that we don't like get. It's like everything's like all over the place. It's like there's a reason like things don't like pick up or like
no, I have to disagree.
They're all wrong. It's just it doesn't.
It worked. Because they had like those visual flashbacks.
It was
more like
ways, and not at that point in the MCU. Not in that. It just it didn't leave anywhere to go. I just don't think it's like I had to sit through a fucking history lesson.
Do it for Harry Styles.
Yeah, doing for the check that out. Like one cameo that like everybody forgot, bro. That's like
never gonna be used again.
Never let it use again. Forget about those, bro.
Crazy good.
Was it? No, it wasn't. I feel like the little guy was.
Yeah. If anything, I'll give you the bottom 10. I would take like similar complexity.
Will not take.
For Guardians, the Fun Family, that's peak. That's top 10. I would take that over these stupid like shoes shined shown in plot lines any day, bro. Over the fucking we had our first caller. Ethan's getting taxed, so he's gonna disagree. And they're editing for every bad thing Ethan says about PTA and every good thing he says about Eternals. We're all getting $5.
Yeah. Also, we did reach for the previous episode.
Okay, you don't have to do that, but seriously,
you guys are big cinephiles, right?
Oh, definitely. I'd say
really big cinephiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like the one movie you've all seen. So I'm going to say a very hot take. I want to put two movies because they both fall into this category.
Okay.
Original is going to say my least favorite movie, which is kind of love, but a lot of people don't have strong feelings. So I'm going to say my two. House. How many of you have seen Lawrence of Arabia or Citizen Kane?
I've seen both.
I've seen a clip of Lawrence of Arabia, and I did watch the entirety of Citizen Kane for a film class.
I'm scared, bro.
I hate those two movies.
What? You? I was originally going to do 3 hot takes as I think and I went with the Rocky 3 one, but I literally had one for Citizen Kane being like, I didn't think it was good, yes. But like people are homing as like the greatest cinematic masterpiece ever.
Listen, let me explain.
Yeah.
Nah. They're terrible movies. They're terrible. But like, okay.
Yeah, now you got Ethan Rich. And you're Rich, it comes back 10 so much. This isn't my take sound like, bro. To be honest with it sounds like to I see my side though. You sound like what you sound like. Bro, the shot of the match, they went straight to the desert is $5 alone.
Okay. I couldn't get in like, I've been bored throughout the whole movie. The lighting does not, it was not that good lighting. I'm sorry. The first time I saw it, I could not get into it. It was just, I could not get into it. And this is when I was starting to get really into like cinema, was around that time. So it's kind of sad. The movie,
Peter O'Toole's like one of the best actors of all time.
I'm sorry.
He doesn't have anything on speakers, O'Toole.
He kept his shoes on. That's the problem.
That's the problem.
But he's in Alien with Audrey Hepburn, so he knows P.
Well, an Audrey Hepburn.
Okay, right. But okay. Bro, what?
Just David Lee.
Okay, so Citizen Kane.
So Citizen Kane. I will admit, both of these are not terrible movies. I didn't rate them so low. I rated them like a 2 and a 2.5. And maybe a 3. My issue is that both of us have the same problem. It couldn't hook me into the plot. I know Citizen Kane has a very strong plot. The visuals can be strong. But I'm sorry, I just couldn't get into it. The story kind of felt boring. And I get the whole Rosebud scene and the match cut with Roundtable Arabia. They're very revolutionary for a time, but it's just like, maybe it's because I've seen so many other movies that now I know what other big movie moments are like. And it's crazy because like there are many movies that achieve this goal very better. Way better. Like I've seen better match cuts. No offense, Ethan.
Cut off.
I've seen better like significance of an object. Citizen Kane. They both and like Citizen Kane has some strong acting. I just can't get into it. I'm so sorry.
Sure.
I know. And don't get me wrong, I love movies.
The ending, though.
I know, I'm sorry. I feel like Peter Griffin and like the whole Godfather. This is my I did not care for the Godfather.
I did not care for Citizen Kane.
I'm so sorry, man.
Shit.
But hey,
that was a good. Okay,
I'll watch any of those Tarkovsky movies.
Yeah, I'll watch some Tarkovsky. Bro.
Yeah.
But hey, saying Eternals was a movie that I had
Oh my God.
fighting words with.
Right, because even
on you.
yeah, because even with yours, I could say that's a hot take, but I'm gonna have to say I agree with that. I do agree with that on my own because I had one. I was gonna use that as like one of the examples because I really did think too. I was like, it's good, sure. Like latest film ever, like everyone's saying, no, yeah, because like what you're saying is like, yeah, it has a smart story structure in some areas. Like I do like the breakfast scenes a lot in particular.
And I feel like we've seen a lot more movies that do this story, and it's like way better.
I just don't think the emotions are there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really like you're watching this like puzzle being put together, but it doesn't feel like a real person's like being an experience. It's all dramatized.
I'll see a real pain experience. I'll just watch a real pain.
No, genuinely. Oh, even real pain right now. You have Casablanca, which was the first movie I saw on that film. The two like Humphrey Bogart, Ingrid Bergman, really better chemistry. And then well, I have to see that one still. I'm watching it next Tuesday.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so good. We have so many movies out there that can do this better. Why are we claiming these two are like the grandfather of cinema?
And that's when my professor said too, it was like, I have to show you this out as last because it's the peak of cinema. I was like, I don't get it. No, I don't get it.
Cinema is too far.
That's way too far. I don't get it. I just
didn't. I don't get that. But like, we just have so many peak of cinema that we can't just let these two take the lead.
Yeah. And again, with Casablanca, actual quotes that you can remember of like all of those.
I'm give you a challenge. What quote could you remember from Lawrence of Arabia?
Right. Well, Lawrence of Arabia is one thing, but I constantly have like used kid, always have pairs, but like what? We went from Citizen Kane or those Rose Blood. Rose Blood. One word was your name, none of it.
Casablanca.
Casablanca of a million.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's so many.
He was looking at your kid.
He was looking at your kid.
Casablanca has like so many.
Yeah. I feel like this movie was only a big deal because of everyone was breaking.
Guys, this movie came out now.
Right. But it came out now. The acting feels so stiff right now. It would be like just
like the most like
it's not the story's not hitting your heart in the way that like the family portrayal The Godfather or the ending of Schindler's List would be doing. Like I can see that from a historical standpoint how it's a huge step forward for movies, but all these people saying that's the best story ever told is no. So I have to agree with Dean on that.
Okay. Now before I say the hot take, I'm gonna say I'm a really big John Carpenter fan.
Okay.
Place it with that. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Oh no.
Halloween 3 is a 10 out of 10 film. It is on par, if not better. I gotta finish the sentence. Let me finish the sentence. Halloween 3 is a 10 out of 10 and is on par, if not better than the first.
What are you about?
What are you doing?
Cinematography.
Hey, that's me.
Oh my god.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm serious.
That's gotta be.
You like to play game without Michael Myers.
No, he was on TV. He was on TV. That doesn't.
You look at my letterbox right now, you will see 5 stars.
I'm going on the field. I'm running that shit right now. I'm going on right now. I'm taxing your LB right now. No. No, I gotta go on rated because I know that's what it actually.
It's not.
It's
Just
not.
look up Halloween 3, bro.
But it's still the lowest rated. You want to know what the lowest rated is? Home Alone 4. Like, your answers give it 5 stars because you're fucking insane. You want to guess this guy's lowest rated? I'm a bud. Let's look at the lowest rated. Yeah, that was guessing. Wait, did I do this right? Yeah, why did I did? Why did that was first?
Why is Troy and Snyder got there, bro?
Wait, why the fuck Garland State is in this role? Okay, but these.
Okay, wait,
these.
That was a lie.
This is just like 5-star films, bro.
But wait,
if you put your lowest rated.
No, I did it by average.
No, but average, you have to like his rated.
Yeah, well, that, but then that's only gonna give out. No, go back to like.
We're sorry, guys. We're about to start a huge brawl here.
Yeah, we're a huge brawl. But my point is made. My point is made. It's insane. It's just insane. It's just so insane.
About how sucks.
It's no for real. This is the same guy that you I was playing this again. Home Alone 4 is the most fake shit, and that's all. I'm not.
I clearly need a prize on this cast.
No spoilers. Hey, this is a fair race, bro.
Can I say why?
You just pissed me off. Yeah, listen. You just
Before I'm out the living LA.
No, you need to put an elaboration. That's a rule, but it's a special rule for you because, like, holy fuck.
Because it was good.
It's called a hard stare.
No, it's not. You gotta do real a lot. I don't think more than that for you.
So, visually, one of my favorite things about like horror movies is the visual element in those like early slasher films. And I feel like it's totally like a vibe film where it's just the whole like vibe of this peak. Like, cause it's an 80s film. It totally captures the vibe of like the 80s aesthetic. And yeah, the script you could say is not as good as the first movie. But the visuals they're both Dean Cunley, but the visuals in 3 are just peak, and the pacing. And I love the whole story of the 3 Halloween masks and then the ad on the TV where you put the mask on and it takes over. It's so good. I sat there and I was like, this is one of the best horror movies of all time.
Yeah.
That's out. Fucking.
I will get those.
Yeah, I'll list a whole bunch of other ones right now.
It was fire.
Like, this is not us anymore, bro.
Nope.
No. Just a big no.
What about that?
Holy hell.
Until next year.
Bro, it's just nowhere near. Anywhere near the first film's level. It abandoned literally everything about that original. No Michael Myers.
Gotta give you full context.
No.
No context.
Okay.
No context.
No context.
It did not abandon the first one. You know why?
Do you know what he's talking about?
John Carpenter's original idea for Halloween was to do mini stories. The first one was going to be Michael Myers, and then 2 and 3 were not going to be Michael Myers. It was going to be a different horror icon he was going to create. But the first one got so much love that the studio pushed him to do a sequel to Halloween 2. To Halloween. This is why he didn't direct Halloween 2, because he wanted to do mini stories that built up. So Michael Myers was just going to be a solo film, the first one. So they did the second movie, but it didn't do as well because obviously John Carpenter wasn't attached. So what the studio did is they went back to John Carpenter's original idea for the Trial of the Witch for the third Halloween and was like, we're going to keep these episodic things that are different for every movie. Well, obviously that didn't work because John Carpenter wasn't attached to it. So then they went back to Michael Myers, and that's why we have like H2O, and we have the new most recent films, the 3 trilogy. So it originally was going to be a different movie for each of the John Carpenter Halloween films. There was never going to be a Michael Myers trilogy.
I just think once you've set that precedent, you can't go back.
No.
You just.
No, I think we did it. I think he had he asked one. I think he asked one.
They call it
I still think Halloween is just peak.
It's look at what that's the fact of the matter is that's not how it went. So now you have to deal with like what actually is working in the film, like what is actually in terms of released. Because when you already have like, it's not Michael Myers though, what Jamie Lee Curtis is bringing, just maybe that was the plan. But now if you're swapping out, I said it's on par.
No, it's
Bro, it's not. It's holy hell.
What I'm saying, the best part of this movie is the fucking fourth one.
I've never I am your fucking one. You're fucking there.
Sorry, I got mixed up with the fifth one.
Yo,
Damn it.
don't do it.
The ending of the fifth one is one of the best horror movie endings of all time.
Sure. Okay.
Wait, what?
Ending of
Station 5. 5 was fun.
Yeah, ending of 5.
It's actually fun.
The reason I was
sounds great.
but that's at fuck
Yeah.
for don't even try
But
to
anyway,
go there.
Halloween 3, you guys agree it's one of the best horror movies ever, so.
Okay, absolutely not. Absolutely not. In fact,
The Freddy movies are really fucking horror movies. The best.
the best, the absolute best.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You gotta have something.
I'm trying to think.
You gotta.
I didn't say.
I mean,
I would say if I would take on a certain movie franchise,
okay.
I don't care for After Effects. I will always
That's crazy.
listen. I get it. It's a beautiful world, and like
Yeah.
the sets, like it's visually it's stunning. So let me ask you, Do any of you actually remember the plot of the first movie and like the main essential characters?
Yes.
Okay, not you. The audience.
Yeah, that all.
I think I can name all the Sully kids, bro.
No.
Yeah.
We have more. And then we have water. Okay, it's slightly good. We're rehashing the same plot. The third one. Oh my god, I came in. I'm not kind of like Ethan knows this. I'm not kind of the third one at all.
Yeah,
I was
mixed on the third one.
I was like, no, I'm not saying any more nice things to this franchise. I'm ready. I'm just ready for James Cameron to actually go out and do like an original film. Because I feel like the third one does the same thing. You're rehashing the plot. The Sullys have to move. And like, since when did Neytiri think that Spider was like, because in the second movie, she accepted him. Where was this? She's like, no, I hate it because he's human. It's just, it's
a little jarring. There's some
jarring, but just in general, I can't get. I think it's all visuals. There's no story in these movies. Would I want to like ride a Banshee? Fuck yeah, it looks fun. I want to do a Disney ride at Florida. But man, I'm doing other franchises.
Yeah,
I love
the second one. So everyone speak.
The second one, funny enough, is my favorite at 3.5 stars. That's the highest I gave an Avatar movie.
I know you misspelled 4.5, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I know you misspelled Eternals. Should be a 0.5 star.
Yeah, you absolutely dropped.
Right. But all I'm saying is that Avatar, 3 hours, and all it is visuals, but no actual like deep stories. Sure, fine. Maybe the first does have one. I'm not gonna remember it. I don't think anyone out there, like I have no offense, Ethan. I've not seen a single person dressed as these characters for Halloween.
It's fine.
I'm sorry. It's like where, and this is a general question. Where's the billions of dollars coming from? Every time I see one of these movies, it's an empty ass theater.
Going on the long days, bro.
Like I don't even know who out there? Like is someone at Disney just pouring out their wallets?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I don't know. Even when I saw Way of Water and Fire Ash, I was in an empty theater. I was thinking, and then I hear a few days later, boom, it's $1 billion. Like, where did this come from? But yeah,
I'm pretty high on the second one.
And I respect that opinion. It is stunning.
No. Yeah. I mean, I don't think anyone's arguing that. But the point of like, no like real story. I mean, there's a very big.
There's a promise.
So there's a whole.
I know it's also have the environment in a way. It's like,
yeah,
but like, I don't know. There's a lot of stories you can tell. Maybe I'm just not into it. Yeah. Will I see the fourth? If I'm asked.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
was there a fourth? I'm not even sure. I think this third one didn't do as much as they hoped.
Oh, well, I know.
No, I think fourth would be slated for 2029.
Yeah,
I think it's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had said that. But yeah, no, dude.
So my final hot take.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
I'm ready. I say this one.
Okay.
D-Lock, getting ready?
Oh, good God. Fucking scared.
I'm not liking this.
I don't like where this is going.
What is he gonna? What is he?
Okay,
What could possibly be?
Well, we already know this.
Yeah, we already know that.
So I think Todd Phillips' best movie is Joker 2, better than the Hangover films and better than Joker 1.
Even look at
That's
a hard stare.
You look at my letterbox, it is a higher rating because it's a 4 with a heart.
Oh my God.
No, it's not.
It's so not. It is so very not. Oh my God. Look, in your first stars, Joker is second lowest rated in the average, right behind Transformers The Last Night. You also hate 4 stars. You also hate 4 stars. You hate
Transformers The Last Night is a top 2 Transformers film.
Yes. Wow. Look at this guy's 4 stars. 4 stars to a night. 4 stars to Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Bro, 4 stars to Batman. 4 stars to Happy Death Day to you, bro.
I hate the Happy Death Day.
How are you second to the new country? Yes, new country is a perfect send. Oh my god, I go small. I don't like it. You oh wait, what? You gave the Lion King actually like 2 stars. 2 fucking stars to the Lion King.
The problem is you have to censor because we're about to beat the shit.
First stars to Middles. To fucking eat, bro, it keeps going. Eat it! No, it's fucking fine. Dude, watch out for the blood. Yeah, but also direct. Bro,
Just let him do eating. It was awful.
oh my god, son. Hey, you even oh my god. Oh, that one got me. Holy
No.
okay. What is this? But you do keep saying all the time about Joker 2. Now is the time for you to elaborate because clearly I never understand it. Oh my god, this was taste, man.
I know when you get that one guy in the comments going, this kid.
I support it from Mexico. You done it again. On numbers were we had again.
It's on the script.
Really turn the page, bro. It was all things that you are. As soon as it gives me tip information, I will lose my interest because of this, I believe. Oh, yeah. Now I have to check the
Audience reactions at Mario because their voices are dead.
I will cheer and I lose my voice in the next day.
Okay, Joker 2.
Okay.
It's big.
I think
Joker 2, I will agree with you on the fact that it is probably one of the worst superhero films ever made.
Thank you.
Joker 2 is a great take on mental health. And it is a great take. It's actually
talking about
a great take on mental health. Bro, the musical numbers are great. No, they're not fantastic. They're great. They work with the film and they work like Joker's character, like processing who he is through like the musical theater and like meeting Harley Quinn. And so I have those performances and it's kind of like his coping mechanism. I don't agree with the ending of the film. I'm not going to spoil it, but I think Joker should have gotten full Joker at the end of that film. And no, exactly. He doesn't.
It's so dumb.
He should have. But everything leading up to the end was great. Yeah, Joker 2 is just, it was a great movie. Yeah, it's great. You're like niche reference, but
I have comments, but I also don't have comments because what the fuck? I just have to process.
Our kids probably watching.
By the way, I do have one of. I do technically have. I'm switching because now I'm curious. I switched over to 4.5. Look at the first 4.5 rated on Ethan's.
what is it?
Okay, Ghostbusters 2016.
Behind the first one, that's one of the best movies.
No, what is that? I'm not ready to talk.
Ghostbusters, you watch the story. That movie is great.
McKenna Grace is shitting bits right now because he's
McKenna Grace be like, Mason,
after the president, bro, this is the road. I think even 2 is better than the fucking 2016 one.
Wait,
No,
let me
2016
see what else.
Oh, what else is here? Obviously, Eternals is more.
Okay, Kong Skull Island at 4.5. I mean,
Kong Skull Island. I'll take. Kong Skull Island is in my top 30 movies of all time.
Of all time.
Long time.
Yeah. Quiet Place.
Over to Quiet Place for 2.
Okay, is this thing on? I love that movie.
Okay, I'm switching to.
Wait a second.
I'm switching to the half.
Wait a second. What is?
Actually, the halves are those.
Monty Python is your least.
Wait, you put Monty Python? I didn't even see that.
It's a half star.
Bro, what? You are crazy for that. Monty Python, bro, the highest rated over here, by the way, of your half stars. And you put it in half. Bottoms in half.
Mm-hmm.
Yo. I don't fucking.
What is this? 2 stars more than licorice?
Yeah, it's like, how does the movie place have more stars than fucking Monty Python?
2 stars.
Oh, yeah, but that's more stars than Monty Python.
Yeah, I enjoyed it more.
Yeah. Why have you spent 2? Why have you spent 2 stars? You are. Oh my god.
Sometimes you ready to know me or enjoy. Yeah, I'm fucking licorice pizza. I did. So I'm going on a rant on this guy.
Fucking dude. After this, Orlando. Oh my god. Oh my god. Which one is this?
There's some niche.
I don't even know. Oh, okay. That's part 3. I could agree with that.
Crazy.
Go, what the fuck?
You give Out of Last Jedi and thought that was also as good?
No, Last Jedi was not good, bro.
Yeah, but
Ryan Johnson.
the big one you're putting it with. Oh my god, bro.
Change it to 1.5.
I need to go to 1.5.
I only have like 26 1.5 film.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm about to fight you on the night. So yeah. I'm about to
Hold on.
fight
It
you.
wasn't John M. Stewart on that film.
Wait. Overreacting a bit on him. You know, maybe some of his picks can be. Oh, but I'm a win without the house.
I think more like a movie.
Yes. It's great.
Oh my god.
Lucas Cage is a great actor.
Okay, I'm switching to. I'm sorry, but I'm too curious. I have to fucking see the little bit. I have to like.
But you know,
Bro.
Finn, we respect all of. What's Friedman's?
I think you have terrified.
What's Friedman's doing that low?
Bro.
No, that was my time to say.
Yeah, no.
It's one of the best animated movies of all time. Fight me.
Yeah. Dude,
Is a
2.5 is crazy. You just don't understand, Pete. He's good. That's good.
Bro, we wasted on the West.
Later. But some of these shows would be
I
like.
actually enjoyed it. Ends with us.
Yeah, but 2.5 is like. Look at how much you're comparing to the other. 3.5 was so right.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, Mark Webb knows how to cook.
Both side, I'm gonna control over this.
3.5. I would give 3.5 to only Rachel Zegler, but no, 3.5.
Kind of sucked in that movie.
I wouldn't say sucked.
Okay, better than Gal Gadot at least.
I'm gonna lie. The Gal Gadot makes the entire thing not 3.5. So you're factoring that in as well.
Actually enjoyed 28 years later. I'm 28 years later. I'm sorry.
28 weeks.
Yeah, that's actually have a heart. It's 3.5.
A heart. Oh my god.
Oh, Birds of Prey sucked.
Birds of Prey is on here, bro.
Birds of Prey was great.
3.5. You're
No hard feelings.
No hard feelings, bro. You're gonna have to.
Not
People Leo too.
Whoa. You might be saying,
Okay, someone was fine.
Hey. Why is Quiet Place Day 1 rated low?
Totally okay, sure. Free.
You actually enjoyed the first Twilight?
Yeah, I love all those movies.
All those movies is crazy.
Okay, what's
The
the
first one.
What? Which team are you on? It's Twilight. Like, you
Yeah,
got
Team Edward, bro.
Oh, and this isn't even all of them.
You gotta be kidding me. There's more.
That's right.
Why is Roger Gruel's 3.5?
Yeah, what's the thing? To the Martian is 3.5.
You know, guys.
The Social
Listen. We're thinking too low, okay? Let's all think that we all have our opinions. Different opinion. Why is Mad Max Fury Road rated 3.5? What the fuck is
Fuck, what are you talking about? The first Knives Out 1 star? One star.
I mean, I got the other Black Out and Black Out.
Yeah, Black Adam, okay. Like, sometimes you're right on the money, but
What's wrong? You don't like the
yeah, right, okay. Mini explanation. Why is Homo in the Hollywood Heights? Why does that suck? The Homeland Forest Peak. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Dude,
They both suck.
Homeland Forest Peak because he's never actually home alone once. Dude, it's actually if you look
Okay, I'm fucking move. I just watch you. I'm actually Homeland Forest. I'm not Home Alone.
the dinner party scene, the one where he floods the house, or even the one where he gets trapped in the wine cellar and he has to use the chute to get his way up.
That's what it is.
The twist at the end of Home Alone 4, when you, I'm not going to spoil it because you guys haven't seen it. We're watching it.
I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it.
But the twist at the end is fire. When the main kid becomes better, like he's like a rough like house with his siblings, but at the end they like become friends.
I did all of them now because I'm tired of specifying, and I just see you gave Long Haul 3 stars.
That is actually too many. You did. Wait a minute. That's not all the same style for Roger Rules. It's probably right under Roger Rules.
It would be Roger Rules.
You enjoyed
the ones that are long. This was the first one.
Yeah.
You said it.
It'd be Roger Rules Long Haul than the first one.
Oh.
So you enjoyed Diaper Hands? Is that it? Do you enjoy?
Yeah. What the hell? You don't want to give any love to Dog Bills? God damn, bro. How is Amelia Perez higher rated than fucking, oh my god.
Amelia Perez is way hotter than that?
No, well, not than that, but like, oh my god.
Perez is even worse.
What are you doing? Oh my god.
Is, I don't know. One Battle sucks. Oh wait, he already
said that. We already have that fucking viral rant from him. Yeah, so I need people to understand. This guy has some crazy opinions.
I mean, we still.
I just why, but like, what the fuck? So to go back to Joker 2, because absolutely nowhere near like, because even with the fucking great mental health thing. The first one, the first one that's the whole fucking brains.
I think the first one's like a 3 now.
What?
Yeah.
What? 3.5.
Yeah, I saw it in the theater in 2019, and I gave it a 3 out.
3.5.
Yeah.
Oh, young for I see.
Oh no.
Read Joker chart.
I know about Joker 2 is absolutely Joker.
He needs to just sit.
Just sit down.
See, I have a
time with you, bro. Fine. Oh my god. That is crazy. That is absolutely insane. I just no. I have to like because literally, but with everything else, it's all better. It's a mess. It takes everything from that first one. That was the real chaos that they had, and it is true. It's smart. It's like if it's not like the burning like court scenes, it's stupid. Like that's just it. No,
the prison stuff's great.
What's that?
The musical number is great.
Musical numbers like they make no fucking sense. Those like they take over like it was also internalized perfectly if they kept that vibe and aesthetic throughout all of them.
Joker 2 was on my Spotify rap.
Yo,
you know what? Oh, we're gonna fight this game, huh? I'm gonna fight this game, done. You want to want to do Train Dreams? That's a 4.5. That's a 3-star for me.
Train Dreams? What do you look Train Dreams?
Oh, it just changed it just now to piss you off.
Yeah, I changed that. Yeah, you know, I'm going to start through. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a million things I could argue against this case.
So in the episode?
I'll give you that.
Yes!
Yeah, all right. I don't want to do this because it's 2 hours. But I hope you guys truly understand now from like, it's not just that. As like, you guys can be heated about Roundtable all you want, but you have to understand where the opinion's coming from. That's not the only thing with this guy. You still have to understand that. He has a little bit of trouble with his opinions. So, just for making a point, yeah, it goes to Ethan. Let's think about this episode's higher. You're going to support. I honestly wasn't even close because honestly it could be even too. But it's just
I have these hot takes because I love movies.
There's no way.
And like film is subjective, and like when film's getting put through the process of being like filmed, there's no rating on it. So I try to go in with an open mind. Like
films aren't just films. So you just
tag numbers to them.
Like my favorites, One Battle After Another, is a really strong, amazing movie. And anyone who doesn't like it, I respect their opinion. You know, if anyone likes Avatar, I respect their opinion. If anyone hates Freebirds, that's where I start throwing fists.
Draws the line.
Freebirds drawing the line. It's not their first Thanksgiving. Get turkeys off the menu. You gotta like
cinematic. One of the quotes for the ages.
But I was pretty free with those first.
Thanks for listening to yet another episode of Real Roundtable with me, Erick Marmolejo, and your other co-hosts, being Vais and Ethan Stafford. We hope you enjoyed hanging out with us. If you want to hear more from us, tune in next time as we discuss the best and the worst of some of the most prominent film directors. You can follow the show on our socials, which you can find on Instagram and TikTok, and check the episode description for all the films we mentioned today. You can also find our social links down there as well. We'll be coming to you every other Thursday wherever you get your podcasts, so be sure to follow our show and tune in at that time. And if you like what you heard today, send it to your friends and family for them to tune into as well. That's all for this round. Thanks for listening, and that's a wrap.